Hi guys, how's all doing? It's Chris from Max Morphs. So I'm just after watching Nerd's video, the latest video from Kevin McCulley. If you don't know who Kevin McCulley is, he's a pioneer of the ball python hobby, the reptile hobby as a whole. He's one of the beginning breeders of ball pythons. He's brought a lot of genes into play that we're all working with today. And I'd advise you right now, before watching this, go over and watch his latest video. And in Kevin's latest video, he's talking about the banning of the ball python in Spain just now. The Spanish government's come together. I don't know the legalities in it, guys, but the Spanish government have come together and put a ban on some species in their country just now. And the ball python's on the list. I think Savannah monitor lizard's on there as well. The Vietnamese pot-bellied pig's on it as well. And I think there's another few reptiles in play. And what Kevin's talking about is they've just put this ban in place in Spain without any scientific knowledge put behind it. It's just they've put it down as an invasive species in the country, when if you looked at it in a scientific light, these species wouldn't be able to live and thrive in the country, because there's ball pythons. Obviously you need a climate control, the temperature, same as Savannah monitor lizards, and these species would just die. And if they were living out in the wild in Spain, do you know what I mean? So they've just put this ban in place without any scientific facts behind what they've done it for. It's like blindly put a ban on something without even looking into anything about it. And this is the sort of thing that happens, guys, when ignorance is put in play in this hobby. When people, uneducated people that don't look into the hobby, just blindly put bans on things, do you know what I mean, without looking into the whole picture. And that's, if you're making a decision as far as it goes to actually ban something, you've got to have some sort of knowledge in it. And I think a guy like Kevin McCulley has got more knowledge than a lot of people, especially their governments, do you know what I mean, that's putting these in place. And what Kevin in his videos is discussing is these people in the Spanish government, without any scientific basis into their ban, are putting a ban on a hobby that we love. Myself, breed ball pythons. Most of the people that watch my videos either keep them as pets, breed ball pythons, or they just like the hobby. Something that we love, that means a lot to us. This Spanish government is just putting a total block and stopping people that's got the same love as us to get into the hobby. And it's not right, guys. Why should we just stand back and let that happen to people? It's not fair, guys. It's definitely not fair. And this is a hobby that's gripped every one of us. Everybody that watches my videos, myself, the many friends that I've picked up along the way in this hobby, this hobby has gripped us. The love of the hobby, the love of the snakes, the love of the community, the people that you meet in the community. And it's not fair, guys. It's not fair that somebody should just be able to put a ban on that through that they're putting a ban that has no weight to it. Do you know what I mean? They've no scientific proof that these are invasive species, especially guys, when somebody like Kevin McCulley, that's been in the game for many years and he knows the hobby inside out, knows for a fact that these wouldn't be invasive species in their country. If you look at the climate, the temperatures, they wouldn't thrive there. So it's bullshit. It's a bullshit act they're putting in place, and it's a bullshit ban, and they're stopping people just like you and me, but they're in a different country and they're putting a ban on it. They're stopping those people having the same love that we've got for our hobby, and it's disgusting, guys. It's disgraceful. And make no mistake, guys, wherever you are in the world, there's people in governments nitpicking at this community. Whether this reptile community is small compared to other hobbies and different communities out there, it's a really small niche community we're in. Even though when you're inside it and you're discussing with people, you think it's massive, but it's not. The reptile community is quite on a small scale compared to other things. And these government bodies are nitpicking at every opportunity at people like us. And we just need to stand up and show these people that we're all responsible keepers, we're all responsible breeders, and just tell them straight that they need to come up with facts before they start fucking bullying us as well. And you've got to give it up to people like the IHS and US ARC that are in fighting in courts for these bans and these people that are nitpicking, and they're standing up for our communities, guys. They're in there and they're putting the facts forward before these idiots that have no clue, so ignorant that just want to put bans on people like you and me, trying to bully us and to stop keeping our snakes and our reptiles or whatever else it is you keep out there. And these people are fighting for us in courts and stuff like that, and all these legalities that pile up when there's these sort of politicians and people like that are just nitpicking at this community all the time, guys, and it's disgraceful. But you've got to give it up to the USARC and IHS that stand up for us. Because if it wasn't for people like them, the hobby would probably be fucked, guys, and we would all be in the same boat, kind of like Spain, where we've not got a leg to stand on. We're trying to keep our pets, and they just came in and put a full ban on it, guys. And these people, these bodies are in place there to help us keep our pets, and they're fighting for us all the time, guys. So guys, you might be out there wondering, what can I do to help? What can I do to maybe stop this happening in my hobby? These people coming and fucking try to nitpick away at our hobby and put bans in place and things like that. And my advice to you guys is, just be a responsible breeder. Just be a responsible breeder, guys. Just show them what you're doing's right, the things that you're doing right. Try and be as best a breeder as you can. Try and help as many people as you can. When you see things like this, sign petitions where you don't want bans in place and things like that. Like, do you know what I mean? Just try and help each other. Try and come together as a community, as a team, and move forward in a positive direction, guys. Because see, all this infighting that I've been seeing recently, this nitpicking and he said, she said bullshit is getting us nowhere. It's just putting us behind things. And if they turn around, if these governing bodies that are nitpicking at this community turn around and go like that, look at what they're doing over there. They're just bickering amongst themselves. All this infighting, it gets us fucking nowhere, guys. And what I'd say is, all of us come as a team, move this hobby forward in the right direction, and we'll maybe get somewhere. Try and help as many people as you can, guys. Whether it be doing what I do on the YouTube, try to help people with wee helpful tips and show your journey in the hobby. Doing podcasts that we've done, try to maybe get people involved in that way. Even just on a personal level, speak to people on Facebook if they're coming up with something that they don't know about. Help them. Educate yourself as much as you can and all. Watch other people's videos, learn from it. Take wee bits and bobs for those videos and the things that you've read up, the things that you've seen, and put them in your own hobby. And try and just make yourself a better breeder each time. Even just helping somebody privately. If you don't want to be on camera or on tape or even writing stuff, on Facebook you can send a wee message over. And it's easy as that, guys. Just helping people out in the hobby instead of this, like, you get a lot of people in the hobby where if like a newcomer asks a question, you get the people that's been in it a long time battering down on them and making them, ridiculing them and stuff like that. Don't fucking get involved in that bullshit, guys. Just try and help people and get everybody on the same boat. We're all as a team in this community, and just show these people that we're all doing the right thing by our animals, guys. Because that's what it's all about. It's all about the love of these snakes that we're keeping, and we all love this. Not just snakes, any reptile that you're keeping, any hobby that you've got. It's all about them when it comes down to it, guys. Show them that you treat them right, that you love your animals, and you're doing right by them. So that's all I've got to say on the matter, guys. I hope this community comes together and just puts a bit of positive light on this. And maybe, guys, by us all coming together, this Spanish government that's putting these bans in place, for people just like me and you, see a bit of sense. Maybe look at it scientifically instead of an ignorant ban that they've no weight behind, you know what I mean? And they maybe see sense and turn their decision around, and the people of Spain can keep these animals the same as we do, guys, and just show those snakes the love that we do in the hobby. So again, guys, if you've not seen it yet, definitely go over and watch Kevin McCully's video over at Nerd. Guys, a pioneer of the hobby. He's brought this hobby so far forward, it's unbelievable. We've got snakes in our collections, morphs in our collections that would only be here because of him. Guy's an absolute legend of the game. And he's in fighting petitions and stuff like that all the time as well. If you watch his videos over at Nerd, you'll see him firsthand in a courtroom actually battling these people and throwing a bit of facts their way, and half the time they've not got any answers to him because he knows that much, guys. So definitely go over and watch Kevin's video. So I hope you all like, comment and subscribe, guys, and we'll see you all later. And the best of luck to the people of Spain that you get this stupid ban turned over, guys. and I'll see you all later. Peace out.